Hello, English 207. This is your instructor providing you with a course orientation for our class, which will be starting tomorrow, August the 18th. When you first log in, you will come to the announcements page. I encourage you to take a moment to read all of the announcements there. I use the announcements page quite regularly, at least several times a week, so be sure to check in on a regular basis. The Q&A forum is located right over here. This is a question and answer place where you can ask questions about the class and get some feedback from me, the instructor. This is the primary way to contact me. One of the things that I do, and I encourage you to do this also, is to subscribe to the forum by clicking the subscribe button. What this means is any posts in this forum will be sent to your email address. That way, if you have a question about the class, particularly if it's a problem, something isn't displaying right on the screen or there's a link that's broken, post it there. Everybody in the class will see your question, and then when I provide an answer, everyone else sees that answer. And sometimes another student also knows the answer and can provide that in the Q&A forum as well. And we've used the Q&A forum to do lots of things like troubleshoot technology problems that exist with outside the class and carry on general conversations about creative writing and filmmaking. There are lots of great links out there to study film, and people use this forum here for that. The syllabus and info forum contains all the basic information about the class. You will find the course syllabus here, a schedule of assignments, links to the textbook, some important course policies. My contact information is here. You can also send me an email from here, as well as see a roster of all the students in the class. The discussion forum is where every week in the class you will be participating in some kind of discussion about filmmaking and screenwriting. Sometimes the discussions are driven by me, where I will ask a specific question. For example, your first discussion is writing a short biography and talking about film. The third discussion is a really interesting one about the use of books like Trotters. Some discussions, and it's typically every other week, are open, and that means you can post anything you like. Please follow the directions and guidelines for what I'm expecting in the forum. It's largely graded on following the 300-word guideline and showing an indication to write about a topic related to the class. The 7 Steps forum, in this class you are going to write a screenplay. It will be done over the entire semester. Each step along the way is a separate assignment. There are 7 altogether. The 8th and final step, I suppose, is the final screenplay, which will be submitted here. Follow the guidelines here in creating your screenplay, and this will be an ongoing conversation. We'll talk more about it as the semester progresses. There are also a variety of writing exercises that are designed to teach you how to do screenwriting. There are a number of important guidelines to think about in doing screenwriting. Some of it deals with basic screenwriting formats, and if you are submitting a screenplay to a publisher, showing that you understand screenwriting formats is a way of showing that you are a serious writer. So we will be learning how to do that. But more importantly, we're also going to be learning some of the basic fundamentals of good, effective writing. And it deals with lots of different topics from working with dialogue, dealing with plot, dealing with conflict. More about that in the weeks ahead. The workshop component of the class, this won't get started until probably a month into the course, but over the course of the semester, every student is going to submit a piece of original writing for workshop. Workshop is a common feature of a creative writing class like this. Students bring in pieces of writing, they get feedback from a community of writers on how to improve that. One of the things I'm going to be doing in this class is modeling how to do an effective workshop and how to create a supportive writing environment. We will be using Google Drive to post our writing samples and respond to each other's writing samples. Google Drive allows us really easily to provide inline feedback to each other. More about Google Drive as we move into the workshop component of the class. The screenplay, you won't use this link until the very end of the semester where you upload your final screenplay. Just one quick word about page length so you don't totally freak out. A traditional screenplay for a feature-length movie is over 100 pages. I'm fine with you doing a movie short, which would be half that, say 40 pages. That may sound like a huge amount of writing to a beginning writer, but when we get involved in the formats for screenplays, you're going to find that the way that screenplays are formatted, you don't get a whole lot of words per page. So that page length, you're going to burn through pages as you never thought you would. Just doing a short scene is often 10, 15 pages. Okay, the grades area is where you can look at your grade in the class. Of course, I don't have grades since I'm teaching it. You can see more about your grades in the course syllabus. There's a link here for Blackboard help. And then Starfish is something new to the college this semester. Starfish allows students like yourself to gain access to academic advisors and to their instructors. If you want to make an appointment with me to talk about the class, you are welcome to go into Starfish and click on my office hours and schedule an appointment to meet with me. We can meet in person or we can meet by telephone. I'll have a number of times in there where you can schedule those kinds of meetings to talk about the class. You will also use Starfish for meeting with your academic advisor near the end of the semester. I am really excited about the class. I'm looking forward to getting to know each of you and helping you become better writers. Have a great semester.